my brother. Hey,
OMG, oh my God.
I'm so excited about this episode, bro.
Same here.
How you doing now? How you
We
doing?
thank the Lord, though.
How
We
you
thank
doing?
God Almighty for His mercies.
Husband
His
Mati.
goodness endureth forever.
See, first of all, please, as we do here, please just introduce yourself.
Okay, so my name is Ezugwu Chukwudi Cyprian Ferdinand. I am an Igbo boy, proudly Nwafo, from Amadim village in Unru town in Usuka local government area of Enugu state. I was born, bred and buttered in Lagos. And to the glory of God, I am an ideas generator. I am a content curator, digital creator, event host, TV presenter, radio presenter, show compare, and a man of many parts. Thank you.
I didn't expect anything less. Because the way you introduce people on your show, in fact, I should give you a title like, you are the King Introducer. So good to have you, man.
Thank
so good to have you.
Thank
You know,
so much.
I have the gift of men, you know. I thank God that God just, you know, strategically positioned me in men's lives and men in my lives, you know, like we meet ourselves at very humble beginnings and, you know, we win together, you know. I met you, you know, back then when you started, you came to work at Wazobia TV, you were still slim, you know. But you've always had the passion, you know. And one interesting thing about you, and before we even start talking at all, is, and it brings me to the importance of names. That name you chose for yourself actually now became your reality. Husband material.
Yes.
But we'll get there.
Yeah.
We will get there.
Yeah.
We'll get there. So, straight up, this one, no one waste time. Make I just hit the first main thing that made me bring you. Please move the mic closer to yourself so that we don't miss any details.
Okay.
So, you have this level of intentionality that baffles me. You know, the kind of job you do and the kind of space that you have been has exposed you to some things that should be, as humans think, like at least your own privileges and enjoyment that you've abstained from, if I'll put it that way. Naturally, with what you have been exposed to, you are supposed to be like a womanizer of some sort, if you understand what I'm saying. And you've had this particular, at least from what I can observe, maybe I've been wrong, but you've had this particular discipline when it comes to you and women. Do you understand? To the point that it's the same lady that we knew, and it took a while before you even allowed us that know you had a lady, but the same lady from way back then, you did not cross paths, and that is the lady you ended up getting married to. Kilo motamo.
So, I would want to talk about being intentional and responsibility. So I am from a family of 7. My parents were very, very particular about our upbringing, and they did everything to ensure that we got the very best life. By very best life, I don't mean say maybe motor to drop you off for school and everything, no. But they were particular about the children that they were raising and how they wanted us to turn out. And certain factors also influenced, you know, the man that I am today to the glory of God, because I grew up in a face me, I face you, you know, so many influences, negative at that.
Wow.
But I was very, very particular about the qualities and the traits that I wanted to imbibe. So our landlord then, they beat him, mama.
Wow.
And yes, I experienced it firsthand. And my mom will complain and say, you see, this man is drunk. And so I thought about it and said, so there's something that can intoxicate me to the point where I would have no feelings whatsoever and put hands on my own mother. So it made me have a strong distaste for alcohol. And I'm just using this example as to why every time I decide I do not want to do this, I feel very strongly about it and go about my life in a way that I know, say, this thing, and me and this thing with a battle. If I forehand, this thing go win me. And if it win me, I don't inside serious problem. Then there was another experience in my life that, you know, made me become even more intentional and decide that I was going to be very particular about everything I did. So in senior secondary school, a classmate of mine impregnated somebody in GSS 3 who were prefects at the time. And so, you know, there was this talk about punishing him and every other person. You know, now juvenile delinquency now we be small picking. What do we know? You know, then we were children, we're like, what's the business of the school? He impregnated her, it means that he's a man. Why what's their business? And so we come plan, say the next day, in solidarity with this, my friend, where we prefect, all of us go gather for their house, come waka go school. I was social prefect, I'll never forget, Ajumoni Grammar School. So we converged at their house and, we were waiting. The assistant head boy, a very good friend of mine till date, he was passing by and he said, what are you people doing here? We said, we want to storm the school. In solidarity, you know how they do it in the Senate now? When the FCC, they investigate one person, all of them go pack themselves, come go court, go show the person solidarity. We say, we'll go storm the school. The guy tell me, say, are you sure you want to do this? I tell him, say, no, you they go. Say you be good boy, we be bad boy. Bad boy when I know be. I just want become bad boy by force. So there was this very bad experience that eventually happened. They rounded us off, took us to the school, wrote down our names, and said that we were the people destroying the image of the school.
Hi.
And so they said we should invite our parents. Me, when they claim bad boy, I just become bad boy. People who don't be bad boy from primary school, invite uncles, Egbon Adugbo, to come as their parents. Me, go invite my real papa come. And my dad was the representative of the senior secondary school 3SS3 at the PTA level. So my dad was always seated on the high table. So now my papa even suggests to them, say, if they call the name of your child, stand up, so that we would see that you have raised badly, you did not raise your children well.
He was so sure his son was
not
going
so sure
to
now, because all my elder brothers, they don't do anything. Now me can't spoil for the family. My name was even number 2. The first person, Michael Osu, that one no come school, no call him papa, he just come right to a egg. Nobody stand. That's how they call my name. Ezugwu Chukwudi. My papa shock. But when in there, he stood up at the high table. People were now looking at him. What pained him was that he said that the way they were looking at him, were like, oh, and this man, that good man, can't raise bastard. So he felt really very, very embarrassed. That was the first. My dad is a very strong man, fought in the Nigeria Civil War.
Wow.
So he's somebody who all my life, I have known him to be very, very disciplined. And I have 3 older brothers. And the way he raised us, you go know, say this na person will be no nonsense. But that day I saw a man who felt so disappointed.
Wow.
Like he had lost something very valuable.
Wow.
So after the meeting, I went to him, he looked at me and said that I have disappointed him. That was the first time and the last time I dare say that my father would utter such a statement. And it really hurts me. Say my own papa, look me finish, tell me I don't disappoint him. When Dr. Emmanuel, they do well. Kenoski, they do well. Shode, they do well. Ugochukwu, they do well. Now me, I said no, that I am going to strive to see that it will get to the point where he would come back one day and tell me, I am proud of you.
Kai.
So that day, no be say I be bad boy, I just want to be bad boy. Because, you see, so because of how we plenty, the children plenty, the love, the parental love, not really, when they come my side, it don't they adulterated. You understand? First born don't they, second born don't they, third born don't they, fourth born don't they.
All those doctors where you call now your papa.
Yes, now my papa children. Before the love reach me, the love it don't dilute. So they sweet. For example, I would have to wait in line to wear clothes that my elder brothers had used. Why not? Because now clothes will see they good. So it just be like say the love no day. So I was seeking for validation. That love outside. So I want to do things when go make them even call my parents come. Make them look say, why? So that I go feel like say, okay, me to get papa. But that statement that he uttered on that day changed my life. And I said I was going to be very, very determined. So this one about the landlord beating his mother and my strong distaste for alcohol, and also this particular incident where I wanted to work so hard and impress my parents to the point that they would now say that they were proud of me, really influenced my life. And so I became very, very determined. Finished secondary school at age 16 and I had to get a job to support the family economy. I too tall for my age. I sabi book. I just find one jealousy me primary school.
Wow.
Begin to teach there. I even taught people that are my age mates. Some of them that were still in contact today go look me say, Egbon Ewa. How many years you senior me and you teach me for primary school? But it worked out well. And I am thankful to God Almighty that even though it started at a young age, it really, impacted my life and influenced the direction that I went with. And because of so many things when I experienced growing up, it be like say I old quick.
Okay.
I was too tall for my age, so I was friends with people who were way older than I was. And they knew my age, and so they prevented me from doing stuff So I was in the middle of them doing everything they did. I saw it, but they were very, very gracious to not let me do it. They would tell me, sir, say you be small boy, don't do this thing. But me, I don't see am first hand. So by the time when I come enter university, it be like say, na master sense, na him I carry enter 100 level.
Kai.
And so the people around me could not influence me. I was way older and more exposed than they were. And so this was also a factor. It's not necessarily my power.
First of all, thank you for agreeing to do this podcast. This now makes so much sense because I have, I always tell you, I have so much respect for you from the first, the first day we met that day, we met on the level of me, I be star, you I don't know you from anywhere. First of all, you made an impression because you were just so intentional about the way you came to meet me and the request you came to me, you didn't come to meet me, I want no star or whatever. And since that day, you are one person that you stand out. I just observe how intentional this guy is and how those now open the doors for me to now notice how intelligent, how talented, and how focused you are. And it makes sense now that you say you'll be in the midst of a lot of people doing rubbish, but they held you because most times you're in the midst of a lot going on and do you understand? You are always standing and
they freak me.
Man.
They sweet me.
Man.
Thank you.
But so again, outside all of this, because this is synonymous to when Paul says, I know the good things, I want to do them, but it's the bad ones I don't want to do that I keep doing. So it's not actually still enough to be determined. And it's not enough to know when waiting we're supposed to do business because most times we still find ourselves.
Very
so
true.
Is there an extra additional factor to you being able to actualize and come as far as you came?
So I said being intentional and I also attached this to responsibility.
Yeah.
So as humans, we all understand that we are susceptible to failure and making mistakes. And so the tendency to say, myself, I be human being, me I just do after all, I don't try, I don't date 2 years, I don't do I don't date 3 years, I don't do I be human being, But the truth is, you have to understand and decide that you are not going to be a part of it. You understand? So most times I tell myself, and I would say, if I put myself in this situation, even though I would say I am being intentional, I'm not going to do this, I might just be creating room for temptation or for certain situations. Baba, person don't, this thing when I tell you was years ago in Ghana. Shout out to Vic, Sir Vic. He tell me, say, if I go take shots, he go give me 1 million. Because I don't indulge in alcohol. Yes.
Wow.
He said that he was going to transfer 1 million naira to me.
Wow.
Because now they do be mentioned to the guy. So we went to Ghana for a project, and so it was an evening out, and people were drinking. The ladies when they there, those they collect one game or two. I can't tell them say man, they give me milk.
And we need to let them know that time 1 million was such a big deal to you.
Very, very big deal.
Exactly.
I say go transfer 1 million. I mean I don't even lie. As at that time, I never ever make 1 million once. This is why I tell you no be joke. I never make one say money enter and now 1 million get I never make am. So the guy was like, say if this guy follow me 2 weeks, I go spoil him now. I go spoil him. In fact, call the bar man. Say make them bring so thing come. If I take this thing, go transfer. And so he open app. But I don't really what I go use that 1 million. I don't look say okay, this 1 million now. I go invest in real estate. I don't really I go invest in real estate. I go buy a range. I go do that. But I can't talk say no. If I do this thing because of money, I be say I don't put myself in a situation where or in a position where something they will go fit unlock, no matter how intentional I did, something they will go fit unlock am. And so I was very particular about it. I rejected it. I say get it out when I feel just the bath. I feel remember say
1 million.
Savik, the guy kept telling me if you take this thing, I go people gathered. But looking back now, I can't say you see how God they work.
And that is synonymous to when Jesus finished fasting after 40 days,
yes.
the devil took him to, it came to him with what he knows he needed.
Yes,
because now food be the first thing,
yes, now.
And it should build a consciousness in you that why be saying that this thing where I make my life decision, you can't they put side by side with what you think I need. That is,
Very true.
Before we proceed, because again, the fact that you still knew to think this way, if I answer to this thing, that means I don't make myself sleep. That means
everyone, because after all, I could have said, people were telling me, I just one shot now, just take her. You waiting there. You go just go back in our apartment and I will go sleep. But I was like, if you take this one shot today, and it wasn't just about the one shot, the 1 million. So many other things in life, you understand? You will definitely make compromise because you don't already do it for a year. And say money, they're very, very powerful. If they feel use that money, unlock the whatever belief when you feel, say, okay, you don't build and reach this point, you are in serious trouble. You are in serious trouble. What I always tell myself is, and this has happened over the years, I would not put myself in a situation where it go come, they had me say, make I do it. I not go even show up. If I had known that would have happened, I would rather just stay indoor. I not go show up. I feel just take my own this thing, just they drink by myself. I not go because I even enjoy my company. Baba, once I get internet, enter all these news sites.
You are lost.
I feel read news from morning till night, and I no go shake. I no go even feel say I dey miss person. But now we don't get wife now. You need to know say no be only you there, But that's who I am, and so I think over the years I've been able to say, okay, don't put yourself in certain situations. If in the end you would have to make a very difficult situation. So when talking about money, I would say, money will never enter my account, will be my own. Because now when the money never enter, you can't begin to look so, okay, you won't pay school fees, you won't do this, you won't do that. You don't need to put yourself for difficult situation. It's not my money. You have not paid me. You never hit my account, so I will not worry about it. You understand? Why should I spend time in the company of people who have no respect for other people? You understand? Because I could be in that position another day. So, Baba, me I dey calculate as a street boy from Isolo. I go always don't think I'm saying if I go here, if this kind of thing happen, me I no kuku go. Me I avoid them. God, you see your son, I know they stress, I know they compete. Make I day my day.
May I clean my eye before I talk the next thing? As in, God bless you, something enter my eye. Chai. Picking it from Overkaku and, it's taking me to the next question I want to ask. But before I ask that question, let me just make the establishment. So I can, when they say all things work together for good for those who love God, and, however God created you, he has a reason, I'm getting somewhere, but I can deduce that you got this wisdom because you had to get mature fast because of your stature, and obviously you got a lot from your dad too because of the kind of person he is. But so your stature came to your advantage in that light because you had to, be with people.
For a 16-year-old, I was, in fact, from 12, I was too tall. 12, I don't talk past normal 12-year-old.
And that's where I'm getting to now. So this is the good side we are seeing from this stature, but there would have been a bad side. And I want to get into that. Did you ever get they laughed at you because of how you were? Did they make jest of you? And did that ever get to you at any point?
So I would say that my story growing up was different because aside from being very skinny, and I had this my collarbones, they go inside, then they call me fella of Isolo that year. I did dance to where all those guys that the shoki dance, and then they used to put me in the primary school football team, so then they call me Chilavet that year. So it be like say the advantage outweighed the disadvantages.
It was in your favor.
So it was a lot easier for me. Then there is some people they call them Omoga Egun. I be Omoga, but I they keep well. So it was like an advantage. The Omoga was a good trait. My ears were also like, they used to call me Abiola. My ears were really very, very huge for my body size or for my head. Sometimes
they became compliment instead of the other way.
Exactly. So because I sabi book too all those times. So it can't be like say some of these things when normally we just, if to say for example you get ogo, you call the thief. Say they'll say ologo shile kunfole. You understand? So all the body features when I get, that is where we say I used to my advantage. So it was really very good. So there wasn't anything bad about it. And so because of the older friends, because now just they look some of my friends are 10, 15 years older than I am. Yes, even till now. Some of my age mates, when I go their house, now me and their elder brothers go come become friends. When they'll come, they complain, say, what's happen now? What you can do? What you can do for our house? You understand? Because you go this one, I'll say, person will be your age mate. In there with your elder brother. They discuss talk where it makes sense. Your elder brother go even have to say, Ezugwu Chukwudi leni. You go to kilo shell now. For let me this thing a real life story. Because I had
a very way they use but that means
you know, although I go respect them.
Sure.
But these guys will feel somehow because the way their brothers will treat me with respect. So they're gonna fight me. They're gonna fight me. Say, wait, why they go be friends with their brother now? Say, which kind of this thing be that one? They're going to quiet their brother for me now. So I became a very important friend to have.
Oh my God. So you mentioned something which is obvious. I also noticed a long time ago, and that has even poured into your talent. That has poured into your life. You know, that has poured into your utility. We call you. I think maybe I started, but a lot of people also we call you the utility. You are a utility person in any organization, anybody, anywhere you find yourself. They should always be happy to have you. You are a utility person.
Thank you so much.
You know. So that's your knowing book. How did you arrive at that? So did they born you knowing book, or were there certain practices that, or were you some of the people that your parents forced pay? Because we want to also establish that yes. You know.
So I believe that I am from a family of super intelligent people. You understand? Growing up, my elder brothers used to be best graduating students from primary, secondary, and even in the university.
Wow.
You understand? It was something I grew up knowing. You know those ones when they would say person brother gets 8 A's, 7 A's. Yes, my elder brothers. Dr. Emmanuel, Central High School in School Village, Isolo.
Wow.
Kenoski, Ansarudin Comprehensive, Shodo, Chijoke, Central High School, my elder sister, Eco Girls, myself, Ajumoni. So it was like, it just be like, it come natural to us. Not be say we get extra lesson teacher or we go the best schools. In fact, now when myself and my younger brother, my immediate younger brother, we still get one last born. Myself and my immediate younger brother, then things begin to soft small.
Wow.
We were the ones that went to a private primary school.
Wow.
All my older ones went to public schools that you have to trek for miles to get to school. But from primary school, they were A students. You know, 8 A's, 9 A's.
So it was like family tradition.
So now family tradition. And interestingly, everybody now science students. Now only me. Because Baba, the mathematics no green enter. The physics and chemistry no green enter. But Taban Soro social studies. Taban Soro elementary science.
Current affairs.
So I come become commercial students. And I was really doing very, very well. 2 of my younger brothers also told the same line. So Baba, the book day house.
Wow.
And so for me, it was different because I now had to compete. All my brothers told the part of sciences. And then, you know, they used to say, I want to my way. They used to say, I want to my way. Now people when no book, they go science. Yeah. We will not really know. Now we they do commercial. Then they war set. Now then they do art. Now why they be D Loma 1, SS1D, SS2D, SS3D. Then now then they sabi fight. So I want show logo. I want lagbara. They know they sabi book at all. So I was a commercial student, you know, graduated from, interestingly, Baba, now me be the best graduating student. Yes.
Wow.
Ajumoni Grammar School, set of 2003.
Wow.
Now only me graduate with complete results. When we say once, if you carry up, go right jump.
Wow.
Other people, they combine.
Wow.
They join to the glory of God.
Wow.
And the result not be the ones where my elder brothers they get to, because, you know, basically, if you want pass na credit, see. But my brothers them na but me mo gbe ogbe pẹ̀lú injury time. Mo ṣá gbé wọlé. But so this was where the challenge was. After secondary school, I write jam me. 4 times, Baba.
Wow.
4 times. And what was very interesting was that I never got to see my results. Now all those stars, Salim, Professor Salim, God go judge you anywhere with
that guy name.
Baba, they go cancel whole full local government. They will cancel full local government. Baba, it was so bad that I was trying to, right? You know, then it was when
so it wasn't that you failed directly.
No, I never got to see my results. Baba, you know how, you know, say that Ikoyi then they set jam from that time. But that office when get small, where people go line up. Now they will go buy form, do everything. Baba, I go write jam. It got so bad that I wanted to I wanted my center to be in like Ogun State because then there were stories that you get one place where we say people they pass. First time jam me, second time I jam give me accident, third time jam hold me down. So the fourth time, to the glory of God, I no go forget the school. Now Jack and Jill, no Saint Monica, when they for Elasa Maja. Now there, immediately we got into the hall. The woman just came and said, "If you prepared for this exam, you are not going to have any issues because in this center we don't have problems." Yeah. Baba, right? He said he was always at 270 something.
Wow.
But I wanted to study maths. Initially I wanted to study law because they tell me say you can talk. Not those fabu when we go to talk in front of school. You can talk and they do debating society. Baba, first year I don't enter jam. Law no go work. Second year, law no work. Third year, I even say make I even do economics, it no work. The fourth one when I can't enter, Baba, na mass com, UNN.
Wow.
Baba, mass com self, even though I scored 270, I don't see him. I write pursue me, I pass, I don't see him.
Wow.
So, you know the time they say VC list, first list, merit list. Baba, they squeeze me enter inside one list. That list na parakpo list. So I didn't get in for mass com. I got in to study history and international studies.
Wow.
And to study history, I didn't want the course because I'm like history. Now all those years when jam they get a brochure, when they go even write where you feel work, all those things. I was say why would somebody study history and end up as a teacher? So the plan was to do history for 1 year and switch to mass communications. Sorry to all the people who study mass communications, but that mass communication realized now like 3-month course. That's what it's supposed to be. So because I did MC 101 and MC 102, you know. But as I couldn't study history, Baba, the first history class my head, because I like stories. It can't be, and we had some lecturers who were very, you know, they were conscious about Africa and Nigeria. Now all these boys when we say go teach you about be proud of where you are from. So there was this, it ignited a fire in me. And so I studied history from beginning to the end.
Wow.
And it also helped me because it made it a lot easier for me to read anything.
The way you they talk things, when you they talk for radio, the way you they always bring, and you had, I think you had like a group then on Twitter. What was the name of that group again?
So I had Niger Maniacs. It was, a maniac is somebody who is crazy about something, but Niger Maniacs, people who were crazy about Nigeria, young people that loved, you know, that love Nigeria, when go do everything.
Where then they now? But once you've had
Baba, people are saying only me see the Nigeria. People are saying me too. They are loving, it's a long distance relationship now. They are loving the country from afar. And I don't blame them because, you know, finish school, do everything, find work hard. You just like say the thing, you know, people in search of better life just moved on.
Meanwhile, so I want to just touch your relationship journey. So, and this is my destination. You got married. You know, it was as if you already knew your wife from the onset. You knew since maybe 2014, 2015, you don't deal with this babe and everything, you know, and you ended up getting married. So let me first ask, why did you even name yourself husband material? Okay, so
for this business, what they do now, you go need name when they catchy and name when they unique. Baba, you remember that time I tell you of Niger Maniacs? When I got into UNN, they were calling me Kamakazi on the control level. But me, no say Kamakazi na wrong man name for all these system people. Yes,
are you serious?
I don't know na. Now when I call
I'm just knowing. No, are you serious?
So it's Japanese, and it was a designation for the pilots in the World War. So waiting those pilots, they be suicide bombers. They go pack the aircraft with explosives and then go crash into their target. So kamikaze are like suicide. So when they say somebody is a kamikaze pilot, a pilot will be saying, no, say this place where they're going won't die.
It's man.
Yes, he go pack all the whole explosive. He go crash into the building or into target. Me no even know this now. History even open my eyes.
So wait, that thing Olume said,
yes, now, there's a deeper meaning to kamikaze. Papa, now when I go enter school, you get some place when I go, people go and look me say kamikaze. I look say, and then me I come big now. And they support my Baba, my voice loud. Lagos boy for Enugu. People know me that time. I come here.
True,
and then
true.
I don't day street before I enter UNN. So some of the people I senior them when they my class, but I was streetwise, my eye open, you know. And I was actively involved in politics and also the job be like, I be strong man, really, but I don't be strong man. Now, one experience come make me go look, say, no. So I changed from kamikaze to 99 problems. So it was 99 problems, one solution. So usually, if I want to come up with a name, I would come up with something that would, we can initiate a conversation. And what's your name? 99 problems. 99 problems, one solution. Then I will now explain. But Baba, you get one job when I supposed to do that time. Now wedding, the woman, they Canada. They say the person with the woman won't marry first. Days to the wedding, the person say no do again. So they can't refer me for the job. Kilorúkọ MC, only 99 problems. One problem, don't ring by 99. So I lost the job. That was when I now knew the importance of branding. I had to now change. So I wanted something that, it really qualified me, and then the conversation go make sense. And so I choose husband material, and it's stuck, and a lot of people like it. And thankfully, no other person they answer for the business we did. So it was really very, very easy for me.
Well, and it has influenced even your life.
Yes.
So your relationship journey.
Yes.
Were you in any failed relationships before? Have you had your heart broken? Have you broken any hearts?
So Baba, because of the way life treated me, you understand, and not to get time for relationship, not to get time. In the university, I was actually involved with somebody and we were together for years. He also helped me because in the 4 years that we spent together, you understand, now only that person I get, so he can't even make me they focused more. You understand? And they wet the relationship. They put flower and they face my studies. So I didn't have too many things on my plate. It was easier for me. But eventually it did not work out. Our NYSC, I don't come back Lagos to focus on work. I think she was posted to, I don't know, somewhere in the east, in a like village. From the time when he go, she was so frustrated and all. And I was a young man who wanted to, who was looking to consolidate on life. And so we just drifted apart.
So irreconcilable differences.
We just drifted apart. Not even can work out again. And me, I don't focus on life. I have not been involved with so many people. If I go count relationship or no whether person they involved with me. Now me, in relationship when I know that they involved in.
Yeah, the second person saying this.
Yeah. Relationship when I know that they involved in. Baba, me I don't lie. Nah, like 3.
And what's usually on your mind before you get into a relationship? What do you usually look for in a relationship?
So, I am somebody who believes that you should add value to people. So I am always on the lookout for somebody who can add value to me. On the journey of becoming better, we want people who are going to, bring out the best in you. You understand? There are certain qualities that I have that, now my wife can't tell me, say, bros, you get this straight. Not because I don't know, say he did there before, but, through nurture, through giving me support, the thing also ginger me. It make them come out. You understand? So I always look out for value. You understand? And in the past, I used to have preference for physical structure. I dey like girls when short. Yes. In the past, when that years ago.
But wait, let's go there.
But you don't say me at all now.
So why you go one person with short?
Now I don't know. I don't know whether now I don't know. It's like a law of attraction. Exactly. Pinchomic girls when you feel carry, when be like phone if people for pocket. You understand? Small. But they must be loaded.
Yeah.
They must be loaded front. But when I do UNM, people they call me. Just call me someone. We see your spec. Don't be joke. We see your spec for mass com. They come. About go come up for hostel. They run go. Because a lot of my friends at some point, even till now, I get friends who be say maybe because of the height difference, but I'm comfortable around very very short people.
For example, that would understand. Your best friend was Bash. Your best friend was Bash. Big Bash, Nkubi.
Like, well, so many like that.
You have to send me a picture or something. I have to post this. His best friend, like, they were inseparable.
Opposing sides, opposing worlds. But I mean, so from physical features, he can't reach the point when I know go just base them on physical features alone now. And so understanding that nobody is perfect, you have to look out for somebody who would add value to you. And I am somebody who prides myself, in knowing that if I come into any relationship, and they carry something come, I'm bringing something to the table. I don't want to see your side empty. I'm not saying you should bring, at least, if I bring the food items, as I'm cooking it, even if it's to be rubbing my head, I'm not saying you should, don't just come to the table and come and eat. You understand? So, essentially for me, value. Then as I grew older, I constantly say, Baba, this world not be ordinary eye. You understand? Growing up, I was an altar boy. But I don't go really to say, I hold God where the way we're supposed to hold him. So I was also looking for somebody who would give me that ginger and the support. Somebody when go fit tell me, say, no matter what we are going through, God will help, let's pray, something like that. Not be by muscle alone. So a lot of these, a lot of my priorities changed as I grew older. And so it wasn't just about whether the person did like this, can't get front, can't get back. The person need to get sense. Now, go born picking when no release a book. You understand? Mama day house, you take go and give your daddy your assignment. Those kind of things. No, it's not really good. Yeah.
And something you mentioned now took me somewhere that I just want to ask you a question. Like, did you have a strong mother presence growing up?
Yes.
Yeah. And she was a strong woman of prayer.
Very, very strong. Do you know that till tomorrow my mom still calls me to ask me, Igara church, did you go to church? No be joke. Mama go, I say, I no go to the why now? And only God we get to. I don't get juju where they serve. You understand? So he really helped me. Baba, I tell you, I be altar boy when I small. St. Mary's Catholic Church is all Yakari.
The way this guy remembers.
I'm Catholic, so we dey serve mass. Baba, there was a time for I think like 5-6 years of my life, I attended morning mass every weekday.
Wow.
Because as my mama they come out, I go follow her. From there I would go school. They follow her from there I would go school. From there they go school. I don't even forget me and my partner for the altar boy business, John Chiwetalu, Nadi. 2 of us serve mass, Baba. But as person called they grow older, sometimes there's the pushback. You look at certain things around you, you now begin to say, really, these things when our parents teach us, no we conform with. Now like this, it really be. Some of the things when they overlook. And so it's easy to overlook them, when you now begin to question those things, if it can they affect your, but I try as much as I can. Because I don't get juju when I serve now. Now only God may I get. And the way that they raise me, and that's why I did. And that's why I go raise my own children too.
So at what point and what made you realize that your wife was the one?
Do you know the funny thing, my wife, now like it just be like play. Understand? It just be like play. It just be like play. Like say we just day.
I wanna take meat.
Nah, I miss flight too. He miss flights. So I see him for airport. She was looking very distressed.
Wow.
She was just making frantic calls, trying to charge her phone. And so I can tell him, say, what happened? You look distressed, So I anticipated what the situation was. I looked at it and said, it's possible because flights don't delay. We're coming from Uyo to Lagos. Flights don't delay. It be like, say, she dey apprehensive, say, if she reach Lagos, maybe to go her own place, issues fit dey. You understand? And that was what it was. So I just told her that you appear distressed. That it's possible that you don't know, when you get to Lagos, you don't know how you would move because it's already late in the day. And I know that it's for every lady. You understand? The fear, say, me, no worry. I go ensure, say, in reach house. I just can't gesture.
And you made sure you followed her.
I made sure that she got home. You understand? That was just that. Then afterwards, we got talking again. We not just off and on friendship.
Just being
before he can't turn to say, bros, you just day, I just day. Waiting they happen now. We just day. Waiting they. You don't like me. I know, But eventually, we thank God Almighty for where we are today.
And so what were the things? Because the fact say una just deal and she just deal is not enough reason for you to find out
Baba, peace. Baba, peace. I live in a world where I'm always on the go. You understand? My head they hot. I they move, I they do that. But every time when I dey around these two man, Baba, we all be like say they pour me cold water. And she's a bit cool. Based on Baba, you know say some people the way they raise me, Baba, now only two soup I know. Egusi and ogbono. I swear to God, and the only two soup that is a day this life. But when you can't know, say you get atama, afang, edi kaikon, banga. You get the way Delta State people get the way that they prepare their banga. Akwa Ibom get the way that they prepare their own. Oh. And Baba, you know, say me, my body big. I need so much. The food that they buy inside SUV, nobody that they buy inside saloon can. So that food on too, use and hook me. But most importantly, Baba, peace.
Yeah, bro.
Peace, Baba. I no go lie, give you peace. That I could be going through the biggest challenge. She's a very spiritual person. I could be going through all the most difficult situations. One call go just come in. As if say spirit tell him, say, call this guy.
Hi.
I could be against the world. I know say if I reach house, so if I meet this woman, Baba,
Hi.
the ginger he go tell me, say, Baba,
Hi.
nothing. These people go face them together.
So like that person that is in your home that makes you look forward to coming back
Exactly.
home from no matter what.
Exactly. And that's why sometimes when they say, you know, a man is looking for who will give him peace, and some people say, no, he doesn't want to be accountable. I cannot speak for other people. I just speak for myself, because even the peace now peace when I don't even feel explain. You get some of the people when they talk this thing, they don't know peace. But if you get the kind of peace of mind where you go get. Even the one when the way they take define for dictionary, not even reach. When they talk say,
I feel you, bro.
I feel something deeper than this peace here where they define. Leave me with my own. But Baba, that peace, I know they take and play. I know they take and play.
And it's what I can, in my own inner chamber, my own depth, because I relate with you fully. What I can marry that with, is the peace that God gives. Yes. And you can only attain that peace that God gives when you have chosen right.
Baba,
and it's only by God's grace that we choose right.
Baba, that's Baba, that's the all in all. You don't finish talk, Baba. You don't finish talk.
One person called me a video mail but he said, you won't know how favored you are until you marry right.
Baba, I pray people experience. I don't know how to explain it, but I just hope that everyone out there, whether male or female, would experience this feeling that no stress.
And beyond even what we enjoy in this peace also is what ensures a long-lasting marriage. And I will explain it to you. Because you would want to do everything within your power to protect this peace that you have.
True.
So you will not allow any flimsy thing.
Nothing.
Do you understand?
Nothing.
So if you reach, say, fight don't happen, and the only way out of this fight now, make I swallow my ego, go apologize.
You go swallow him now.
I want this peace.
You go swallow him. You go swallow, because there's something that comes with it. When you are at peace, Baba, you go fit think straight. Everything go well. You can tell where there is tension. You can tell. You go fit tell, say, our more tension day, and sweet. Sweet. Just pray everybody would experience that peace.
Amen.
Everybody.
How many years have you been married for?
So we consummated it this year. But I have known her for the longest time.
Like, I thought you were married then.
Baba, I no go like give you I don't even remember dates. When it come to happy anniversary to how long have we been doing this thing for?
Man.
So,
and are there been shocks, like root shocks, hard times,
Baba,
in terms of frictions,
So this is what it is. My parents are the best examples that I had growing up. My dad and my mom have been married for over 45 years. Mm-hmm. And so, as na their life, na me I model. I know they do to another person. I know they do couple goals, because I get examples. My parents have been married for over 45 years. My elder brothers have been married for at least the one way no overtake, including my elder sister, at 12 years.
So when you hear marriage is a scam, it be like fabu.
Baba, I cannot relate to what they are saying. I have uncles that have been married for 35, 40 years. They grew old, or they are growing old together. So I don't feel relate to some of this thing. And so I think that the model served as a very good guide for me. I never see my papa and my mama quarrel before. Or my papa shout, Baba, oh, my papa, Ochudo one. Oh, Ofurun Suka, God bless you. Moses Ezugwu.
A whole person we fight for war, Baba, but for house now.
I say my mama go dey sitting room with us. Say she don't want me the whole AC, or me the whole fan. Mama, you don't want me the whole AC, me the whole fan. Go your room now. She go say she want day here with her husband. Her husband go there, they sweat. My papa go down say leave her. First lady, enjoy. Mama go there like that, say she want day where her husband day. Say make them off, make them no on AC. So we go the feel sir, waiting this woman, you dey chance this man no, because the man don't want wahala. But Baba, when you marry too, when you marry you go know. My wife they send me to buy things now. My wife will call me say check your WhatsApp. You know they call me to say hello honey, check your. It's another.
Baba, no, that one is a normal.
Check your WhatsApp. It's
a normal marriage phenomenon.
Open WhatsApp like this, you go see disinfectant. This that.
And you know the style way that they use. Most times they know say maybe if they send you from house, you get so you go your own out. You get where you they go.
You don't go now.
They go don't calculate.
You don't go now.
You just see message. Oh, they be that come out the message.
My own is where. Once I hear where are you is one of two things. Is that I should buy Tozo when I'm coming back or Branch Blanco, and I don't master them. Where are you? I'll say, ma, I am approaching Blanco. Good. Check your WhatsApp.
Wow.
Once you enter, and you know what is funny? Baba, once you reach the place where you want buy am, you go still call now. Madam saying won't buy yogurt. You can't go. Can't just carry anyhow yogurt come. You can't reach out. Can't carry the yogurt. Can't tell you say, you get one when they write Bulgarian something. That one is thick. This one is light. Take it back.
All our wives, they did the same.
But you'll go back now. You'll go back. And I enjoy it because I think now some of those things go give you that happiness. You understand? Yeah. When you go, you come by, your wife call you my odogu. But they go market now. My wife will tell me, say she want chop catfish. I go say, you want to eat catfish? No problem. I enter market. She say, when you reach there, call me. I go call her for video. They show them the fish like this. All those women, they tell say, I go love. Whoa. I say, madam.
When we did Bagada, because my own wife, my wife said, even when they go market, I was too overprotective. But I no feel release you go this market. So I go carry am go the market. Mm-hmm. We go they drive. Which one? When she reach where she wants, I go park. She go there inside car. I go come down. Mm-hmm. I was already EmmaOMG then for Bagada, you know. Yes, so it's.
Now me go carry the thing inside back or super sack like this. They fall down for back. Some people go just come say, because my wife, her face, she go just put her face like once she they don't know her. She the bab go rimapa. So when she enter market, many of them call her African queen. You know, from that to Baba. So once she enter there for front like this, they go just a clear road. They don't know where she they go. Some people go just come in and say, sir, will you people buy pepper? I say, ask my wife.
And sure, you know, they always feel somehow. Like when you reach somewhere, they call price. She go consider the price. And for your mind, you go say, Baba, when we buy this.
Now what she won't buy, she go buy. The recent
they price everything.
The recent experience we had was so how it works is when you get to the market, there are sections. These people they sell fish. These ones they sell snail. These ones they sell meat. She go buy for here. I come to and say, why you not just buy from this person? She go talk say no. Say they good to spread the money around. Some of these people their profit are 1K, 2K every day. They go say if you buy from this one, buy from this one, buy from this one. I say, yeah. These now some of these small things when I they learn, when I they pick. Understand? Buy from this one, buy from this one. Some days she go just come, she go leave this customer. But it's Auntie Sha and Jan, she go say, I buy from you yesterday. Now I buy from her today.
Spread the love.
Wow.
Spread the love.
Wow. So this is what it is. But if I enter that market, some people go just tell me, say, oh yeah, she African queen, yeah. It's a great experience. I love it.
And this has been amazing. You know, we need to have another tete-a-tete. We need to.
Thank you.
But before we just round it off, you know, I think you're a perfect example. I missed other things, but a perfect example of charity begins at home. Mm-hmm. That if everything works perfectly at home, every other thing goes well. Because your life was majorly also shaped from examples.
Yes.
Outside the fact that you get brain to know which thing to choose and everything. Yes. So has that also influenced how you feel you want to raise your children.
By the grace
how
of
intentional,
God. By the grace of God. My children will not be around certain things. You understand? I would, through impacting directly in their lives and also through examples that work, show them, say, so that they're going to say options they. You get? Some people, and I don't blame them, I don't begrudge anybody. It's personal experience. Some people, the experience they had, was nasty. And so for them, they turned out the way they turned out. Some people still had that same experience and turned out good. But I go make sure, say, see him, now like this, he be. And he go walk. You understand? So do all that you can. Some people grew up in households where the father, was a drunkard. They didn't end up drinking because they did not want to end up like their father. Others ended up drinking because that was the only thing they knew. So as you they get the sense, it a good influence, they're very, very important. And so I would make sure that, I want rock I want iwakon. Make them not even know, say this kind of thing even there. You understand? Make them know, say, there are ways you raise people. You have to be very, very intentional about it.
And again, we owe it to our children, to the coming generation, to be there as a father. That father presence. Because even from your story, just the presence of your father changed a lot about you. Just the fact that he was so disappointed at that point. He not even talk.
I will never forget.
And he mended who you. And me, I know. I also, I think it's an innate thing. I see the way my daughter looks at me. I see that her mom, she adores her mom, and mom teaches her a lot, but she gets so much from me without me even talking.
We are the first
just
examples.
By being my. Baba, do you understand?
Baba, we are the first examples. I know that it's not easy, in all honesty, because if the man knows still do what he's supposed to, chances are, Baba, we dey see him now every Mother's Day. No, I never see any bad mother. The first bad mother when I see for this life, James Brown, when talk about your mama. He's the first person that has come out to public. Baba, everybody, mama, na angel. Some people get issues with their papa. You get? I know that some people would say, but you have to be very, very intentional. You have to.
Because me, firsthand, my daughter just picks what I do more than what I say.
Yes.
And we have to be intentional about. But we know the future is secure by the grace of God and through people like you and through people like me. Baba. Amen. This is one of the best sessions I've had.
I'm really very grateful, considering the fact that you have had great men and women. To say this is one of the best, Baba, Muna Kimi and Kachif, I won't cry.
And you come again, and Baba, please start your own show. Start your own channel. You have so much to give to the world, bro.
I will. Baba, let me also say something. Baba, give me 30 seconds. You have impacted my life positively. You understand? I remember our first encounter. Now that time for that car park.
So you remember?
I don't forget the name of that woman. When they sell food. I approached you. You were very, very receptive, and this has also shaped my life because I know that Baba see accessibility or access. Now the greatest gift when anybody forget to say you feel call some people and then pick your call. Listen to you even if for 60 seconds. That's something where people no go joke with. So I appreciate the fact that over the years, every time I reach out, you have always extended that warmth and kindness to me. I don't know, maybe you go forget, maybe you don't forget. You refer me to one
wedding.
Taiwo Abiri.
You remember his name?
Yes, now Taiwo Abiri. He's still my motto me. He's still my friend till today. Taiwo Abiri. And at that time, the guy felt some type of way because he wanted you. You were not there. You trusted me. I did really very, very well.
They came back to thank me.
I said till tomorrow, the guy said it up. He still celebrated his wife's birthday recently. And I commented that, Mrs. Kiriko, I was the MCO. Thank God, say myself don't grow. You understand? When people go on identify with, but I could tell. And so some of these referrals, help and everything also shaped and, made my life better. So thank you so much, Baba. God bless you.
Thank you so much, bro. Thank you. Man, this episode has been so amazing. And look out for great things that we're going to be doing together by the grace of God. Bro, God bless you.
God bless you too, Baba.